Hello Sagittarius and welcome to Sincere Tarot. This is your December reading and your theme is the Tower, a revelation, a reckoning, something that can no longer be ignored. This could be something in your life that you thought was stable and now it is completely gone. But trust me, things always get better after the Tower. It just really sucks in the moment. But when this thing has been, whatever it is, and we'll find out in a moment, whatever's been taken away from you, it's because it wasn't good enough for you and it wasn't going to last in the long run. And so if you aren't going to get rid of it, the universe is like, I'm getting rid of that for you. So let's see, what does Sagittarius need to know for December? Well, it's not a relationship. Yeah, and I don't see it going anywhere too fast at the moment. Now, I mean, to be fair, for a lot of you, I feel that this is going to be a love relationship, but for some of you, it could be related to work. And for some of you, it could be something that is or has been or is at times emotionally fulfilling. However, I'm going to speak like it is a love relationship, and I feel like there are so many people involved. I feel like there's a lot of drama, probably way too many more people involved than is necessary, okay? So in the past, in the background, we have got the Page of Swords. So the page can sometimes be a message. The message may be for a new opportunity. For some of you, this may have to do with a child or a little girl. But it's a message that could have been over social media or a phone call or maybe even just speaking in person or a text, something like that. Potentially with an opportunity, okay? And it also came from a logical place. Now, also, this could be something related to some sort of logical type of work, but for most of you, it will be some sort of a message. Now, your energy at this moment is coming up as the Queen of Cups. I feel like you're trying to, okay, so because it's I just need to quickly say this straight off of the bat. Sometimes, because we've got this energy, the Queen of Cups sometimes can drink a little bit too much and maybe get a little bit depressed and down in the dumps. So please be careful if that is happening to you and make sure that you're taking care of yourself and your mental well-being and your physical well-being and all of that, okay? I feel like you're wanting to connect with maybe a particular couple or a situation, but I feel like you're being blocked for some reason. So this is what you need to know about, is the Five of Cups energy. So for many of you, this will be, for most of you, not all, a love relationship that is kind of on the rocks. Now, this might be your love relationship, but it could also be to other people that their relationship is not doing very well. And the energy in between you is the King of Pentacles. So I feel that this King of Pentacles energy, possibly someone with a lot of earth in their chart, but it could also be some sort of institution with rules and regulations, things like that, that's blocking you from connecting with this person. Or potentially there may have been some sort of, you may have been in a breakup and now you're trying to reconnect with your partner that you're having a difficult time with and someone's blocking you. And yeah, for some of you, this may have to do with a child. The outcome is more drama. Five of Wands. Okay, so we've got the five. What you need to know about is this Five of Cups, and then the outcome is this Five of Wands, right? So one thing I will say is that all of these are minor arcana, so they're a lot more flexible and much quicker to move through than major arcanas, okay? I feel like for a lot of you, this is a dynamic, and for a lot of you, this could be family or just like a larger community where there's just like, you know, someone says one thing, tells someone else, you're trying to move forward in a loving way towards, you know, your partner or a particular couple potentially, and you're being blocked because you said this, and it's just like too many people are involved. There's too much drama. You're trying to keep the high ground. It's not happening because just too many people are involved. Mixed messages, confusion. I feel as though someone is going to kind of in a way turn their back on you and maybe not even listen to you, because facing away from you is the Queen of Swords energy. But also this could represent you becoming a little bit more emotionally detached. You know, you went into this with love and with kindness, and now you're just like, you know what? I'm just gonna stand my ground. I'm not gonna listen to people, but this could also be someone else who's like, no, I'm not having anything to do with you because of what you said about them and this and that. And you might even be blamed for like a different conflict in someone else's relationship, but that's not true, because it's not your fault that maybe someone said that you said something that you didn't, or said it in a different way. Like, it's just too many people involved. I feel as though you are going to have a new opportunity, right? So your outcome is being aspected with the Ace of Pentacles, and I feel like you're going to have a new opportunity and you'll win in the end. I definitely feel like it's just with these people and this situation, it's just a bit too much drama, and I feel that this whole dynamic is being blown to pieces, right? It's just everything that was wrong is coming up to the surface. Everything that can fall apart is falling apart, but that's because this wasn't a healthy dynamic to begin with. All right, let's get some clarification cards. What does Sagittarius need to know for December? You came from a place of love. That relationship was going to end anyways. I feel like a third person maybe got a little bit too drunk or something like that, and just kind of was flapping their mouth a little bit too much. Anyways, so you came from a place of love. You genuinely want everyone to be okay. You want this couple to be okay. And again, this might be related to a child, right? You could have even, this message might have been about something to do with a child. And for some of you, maybe it was because you had this child's best interest at heart, and that can cause problems with people. I do feel that whoever said this message, or even if it was you, you know what I mean? I think that it may have been kind of through the grapevine, maybe over some drinks and things like that, and there wasn't necessarily ill intent with the message, but I think it definitely got a little bit confused. This relationship, this dynamic, it was meant to end anyways. It was the end of a cycle. This was the end of its natural cycle. It was going to finish. And the person who's trying to block you from these other people, or this person, they're actually like, they think they know what's best, but this whole thing was going to be blown to the surface anyways. I think they might be keeping you updated with certain things that are going on, but they may or may not be allowing you to get directly involved. I feel that eventually, you will see everything in a very balanced manner, and everyone will see things in a balanced manner, and hopefully realize the amount that their influence, their actions and words had in the situation. I feel that this woman, this Queen of Swords woman who's kind of turned her back, she will eventually send a clear and direct message about her thoughts, her perspective, and her opinion. It's not necessarily going to be nice, because I feel as though, your outcome is aspected with the Nine of Swords cruelty. I think that once you get a grip with everything that's gone on, you'll realize that leaving this dynamic was a gift because of all of the cruelty and the drama, right? Especially when you had really good intentions. All right, what are the kind of negative things that are going to be said? Wow, look, they're going to actually blame this on you, this relationship ending, or the difficulty in the dynamic of everyone. They're going to blame it on you, even though this was meant to happen, right? You might, for some of you, you might be the scapegoat of the group, or the scapegoat of the family, where you get blamed for everything, when really it's everyone, and they're just not wanting to, take responsibility for their actions. This was already going to happen. Let's get one more clarification card for the Five of Cups. Yeah, look, it's just, there's no point in fighting against these people, because you're not going to win. You're not going to win. I feel there can be a lot of pettiness, and I feel as though you did go forward with love, potentially some naivety, right? But definitely with love, and there's nothing wrong with that. What's this message you're going to get? Not a nice message. She's going to be like, oh, you betrayed, you got involved, you caused this breakup. No, you didn't. It was out, on its way out. Clarify one more card. Yeah, this was just going to happen. Organized chaos, like it was just going to happen. Anyways, let's get some advice cards so you can come out of this situation as unscathed as possible. So what advice do we have for Sagittarius about this situation and all of this drama? There could potentially be up to 8 people involved. All right, so 8 of Cups. I feel as though maybe you got into this situation in this dynamic with these people, but they didn't really have the emotional depth that you require to have like long lasting relationships, okay? So you really need to reflect on that. Second advice card, we've got the Two of Cups. So I feel like there needs to be balance and equality in relationships, like equal give and take. You don't have to be the same, but you need to complement one another and both equally care about one another, equal give and take. And I think that you'll learn a lot about relationships and including like romantic friendships, all of that from the situation. And real trusting relationships, what they're about. The third advice card is the Five of Cups. Look at this pattern within yourself because it was manifested for a reason and it may go all the way back to your childhood, for example. And it definitely is disappointing. Final advice card, we've got the stars, so there's always hope. No matter how dark things can get, always hope. And I feel that, you'll appreciate things a lot more. You'll appreciate the good qualities in people in future relationships, and you'll definitely learn a lot, and you've learned a lot of insight, okay? If you'd like a private reading, send me an email or check out my website. That is in the description below. You can also follow me on social media. Thank you so much to everyone who is subscribed to my channel. And for those of you who are subscribed, please hit the notification bell because for some reason YouTube isn't actually recommending my videos to my own subscribers, which is crazy. And also thank you to everyone who's shared, commented. I really appreciate it and it helps me out so much. And if you're still here, secret bonus card, the Chariot. Get on out of there. Move yourself to a new and better situation. Find out what you want to do and just go for it. And you know what? Just do what's right for you. And you might step on a few people's toes, but you gotta do you. This is your life. You gotta live your life for you, not for other people. That doesn't mean be cruel, that doesn't mean be rude, but you gotta put yourself first. You gotta make yourself happy. If you spend your life trying to make everyone else happy, you will fail and you'll end up miserable, and everyone else is gonna be miserable anyways. So put yourself first. Have a good month. Bye.